Welcome back to another December Daily Gaming Radar. And today's game is brought to us by Diemension Games. This is a game that's good for 1 to 6 players ages 16 and up. And this game should take 1 to 2 hours to play. And the title of that game, my friends? Deep Madness. In a dark and claustrophobic deep-sea mining site, the uncovering of a mysterious sphere is dragging everyone nearby into the endless madness. The fears deep within one's mind are amplified and transformed into horrifying monsters from other dimensions, torturing one's body and testing their sanity. Only those with extraordinary will and conviction can escape its devastating grasp. Deep Madness is a fully cooperative board game for 1 to 6 players with 66 amazingly detailed miniatures depicting a sci-fi horror world inspired by Lovecraft's work and the Alien series. In the game, players assume the roles of investigators, venturing into the seemingly empty yet perilous deep-sea mining site to find out the truth behind the Lost Contact event. Unimaginable horrors and madness from the dark fear within is waiting. Deep Madness is based on multiple scenarios from a continuous storyline. Each scenario has its own unique board setup, rules, special effects, and goals. From resolving fatal crises to struggling with overwhelming bosses, the investigators will face various quests filled with strategical decisions and fierce combat. With each scenario achieved, they are only one step closer to the truth, but also one step deeper into a world of madness. Each scenario of the game plays in a limited number of game rounds. If the investigators fail to achieve the goal before the last round ends, the game is lost, and everyone is consumed. Oh, deep is a good word for this game, because this game is deep. It is deep with a lot of expansions. This is a truly ever-evolving nightmare. And that's one of the things that attracted me to this game. And I've seen a lot. There's been an explosion lately, if you look at it, in the amount of sci-fi horror games. And this is another one. And this miniature-based game is beautiful in a most horrific way. The AI in this game is very interesting the way it runs. It runs sort of familiar, but at the same time, it is interestingly different. And that has the monsters acting on their own accord during the course of the game, just basically filling out an action pool of things that they are able to do. And you don't want to know what these things can do to you. And the madness level of this game is built in such a way that it just keeps increasing. I mean, pretty much every time you defeat one of these monstrosities, you're gaining insanity. Now, the game just doesn't do this by tracking loss of sanity points, but it also does it by adding in these madness cards with these unique negative effects that are going to be terrifying you. And the simple fact that you only get 3 actions a turn is really adding on to this whole anxiety feeling, because you never feel like you get a chance to do enough stuff. If you like horror games, if you like sci-fi games, and if you really dig beautiful miniatures, whether you're a painter or not, then I think Diemension Games' Deep Madness deserves a spot on your radar.